Okay, and today's video we are going to be working a drill, a sport karate drill, which you can use for your Kumite sparring work. So as you can see, you can use markers. I mean, if you've got tape, that would be better. Masking tape, something like that on the floor would be better, rather than having something too bulky. But as you can see, I've got 4 blue positions. And you see 1, 2, 3 and 4. Now this drill, what we're doing is we're working on your attacking Gakuzuki, your attacking reverse punch. We're working on your side step to get you out of the corners. So if you're fighting in the tatami and you're in a corner, you need to use your side step to break out, which you can also use as a counter strike. So this is a good footwork drill, it's a good conditioning drill, and it's good for your technique as well, as long as it's done properly. So the technique we're using, we're concentrating on the attack but also the pullback. So when you do this, we're looking to score it as a point. Alright, so the pullback is really important. Even if it was a full contact punch and you weren't controlling it, then you still need to have a good pullback. So the pullback, we're in our stances, we're looking for a drive, so pushing off the back foot, driving our Gakuzuki in and pulling it back out. So your hand would be normally, your front hand will come up to cover, or you can throw it as a pullback to the hip, but concentrate on getting a good pull back. So here, all right? Now, so we're working from one side. I'm going to be not doing this at full speed. So you will do this at full speed. And when you start off, get the technique, build a technique, make sure you understand the drill. And then my suggestion would you start with 15 to 30 seconds and do sets of 3 and 4. So that would be 15 to 30 seconds, have a breather, then do another 15 to 30, have another breather, break, then another one, and so forth. So just build it up. And this can just be part of your training session after you've warmed up and you're doing some other things. You can do this alongside your kata training, but just do this as a segment. And obviously cool down as well. So we are going to be working an angle. So we're working across angles, we're side stepping across and then an angle. So the blue markers are there so you have a point of reference when you're doing this drill. Right? So if I start, I'm going to start on this side, which will be your left side. It's my right side. So we're going to be doing a drive Gakuzuki. So drive and attacking, which means it could be as a counter, we're meeting someone or we're attacking them. We're then going to side step over to the other blue marker, and again we're going at a 45-degree angle, attacking, side step, coming off the angle, coming out, side steps just be like we're coming out the edge. Now it could be as a short counter, it could also be as one step out, and attacking as a Jodan attack, but we are doing it as we're going along the tatami, get out the corner, and then punching. Here, position, pull out, side step across, don't hit your feet. So important part of this is don't hit your own feet. You don't want to be off balance, you don't want someone to sweep both your feet, and you need to stay in control. So you need to, as you would do on training, normally side step, hold position, drive, side step, hold position, drive, side step, hold position, drive. Okay, so with your 4 markers, make sure you've got them on the floor. They should make a square shape. You're aiming for the different positions and using the back for your side step. Start off 15 to 30 seconds. You could go Chudan or Jodan with the punching, but the most important thing on the punching, 2 things you need to think about, is pushing through the floor. Here, so we're pushing through to get the drive, which we've covered before. The second thing is once we've punched, the pullback. So we need the pullback to try and be twice, aim for twice as quick as the punch out. That way, even if you don't succeed in that, it will mean that you do concentrate on a pullback. The referee needs to see that pullback. Okay, so what you remember, they're just picking up with a human pair of eyes. They should see it here, but they should definitely see a good pullback. And if yours is quicker than your opponent's, you're much more likely to get the point. So have a practice of that drill. Make sure you get it correct. Make sure the drive and the punch are good stances, good wide stance, good rotation out and keep wide. Don't be narrow, because that is where you're going to get caught with the sweep or the counter, whether it be a head kick or a strike to the body or the back.